So this is my new guy. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at this. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to have it. Yeah. Um. So let's update on my situation. So I got a little bit of update for everyone. It's a positive thing. So I got people helping me. Okay, and I have to um, try and maneuver through the best thing to help me. All right, and so I have some people that are I'm paying these people to help me with my medical case against the VA. All right, and so I'm making some progress. Okay, I'm making some progress. I just had somebody review my situation, and this is the first time that it's been reviewed by someone other than the VA. All right. And what I got back, the feedback I received was I got to be the most unluckiest veteran alive. That's what I got back. This person said, you have to be the most unlucky veteran alive. So what I did was I sent the VA, I mean, this person. I can't reveal what I'm doing exactly because I've been advised not to, okay, by these people. So I'm trying to keep it as low pro as possible, right? But you all get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so this person said, hey, what in the hell? And I said, oh, no. They said, no, really, you got to be the most unluckiest veteran that I've met. And so the consensus from her and it's a she, her and her colleagues was that everything that I've been pointing out as far as the mismanagement, the neglect, the is right on target, she said. She said, I'm even gonna try to simplify it even more. And so she did. She explained to me that the simplicity of my case makes me the most unlucky veteran alive. That's what she said. She said, I cannot believe, right? She said, I cannot believe the troubles I've been having with the VA. So that's a positive thing for me. So this person ended up reviewing a lot of my records that I sent this person. And most of the, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I got so much records. I've saved just about everything because I've been taught to save it while I was in the service. You make one copy for you, two copies for you, one for the other person. So in case I lose one, I still have one. So I got all sorts of copies of things, and I save everything. I mean, I save a referral slip. If it said, "Hey, we're going to send you to so and so," and there's just some slip, I save it. Yeah. So I've sent this person some uh, documents that pertain to something I felt that was significant in my case. It's easy stuff, surgeries. I also have a little bit more detail of submitting some of the documentation that doctors have um, annotated on certain documents and have written prognosis and some sort of evaluations and their opinions, and I sent those to her. Right, and she said it's unbelievable the shit that I have been through. Okay, she said you make this look easy. You make it sound easy. Like this is, it's not so bothersome. Like you're handling it pretty damn well. And I said, well, I've been given a gift by the Lord. Okay, to deal with very harsh stuff. I said, I just, I was born that way. I've had this cool cat sort of way of dealing with things, and that's been a gift, and I don't think about it twice. I just do it like that way. I mean, not that nothing doesn't bother me. It does. It's just that I can't have something get me out of control. I just don't feel right about it. Something about it just doesn't feel right when I'm out of control. I mean, being drunk is one thing, but being out of control when you can control it, it makes me feel like something really bad. So I take care of it. I learn how to deal with it, and so that was the update. As I got this person, so this person's going to go ahead and follow through with some stuff that we have planned out, and I'm excited about it because it's. I'm going to try to blend this into what I see on the news. I've been seeing on the news. After the midterms was a sort of a little bit of a disaster, but not nothing to run away from though. Nothing to take off and say, oh, let's go get depressed and get a bottle of whiskey and start chugging it. No, nothing like that, man. But a lot of people tend to do that. All right. Predictions are always, I've been wrong lots of times. I predicted that Kerry Lake will come on top and with the votes that they have, but it didn't happen. So I'm not afraid to say, hey, I made a mistake. There was one of my predictions and it didn't go well, but I was also, there's no excuse for it, right? I was just wrong, period. I was also going off of Rick Grinnell, and I think he helped. If he was saying that, I'm going to say it too, because that's what I was thinking. The Rick Grinnell guy worked for Trump, the ambassador to Germany. Yeah, cool guy. So I but the midterms weren't anything unexpected from what I see. I don't think it was anything disastrous. I mean, it wasn't anything that wouldn't happen. I just, it was just one of those things. So Good news on an update on my case. We'll see how it pans out. We're going to follow through with that and see where it leads us. But the goal on it is to um, get some correspondence back from the VA, and try to explain the reason I'm in this situation. Okay, and she understands my end of it, but we got to get their side, and so that's only fair, right? It's nothing to hide. It's just hey, well, so how do you see the situation? Why is it that this veteran is in this position, right? And so we're gonna narrow that down and then go from there. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. At least something's moving. Something's moving. So um, yeah, I've been fairly excited with that information. Also, some of the stuff that I've been dealing with trying to get the VA to tackle like simple stuff. Like I got my glucose meter here for my diabetes. I've been having a lot of problems trying to get it associated with the VA so I can have the VA just send it to me and I don't have to pay anything out of my pocket. All right, well, that's been sort of a struggle with what I've been doing, and I finally got the Medicare. I have Medicare to pick it up by a doctor that I just had. I fired one doctor. She thinks she fired me, but I fired her. Okay. Um, I So I fired her, and I got another doctor. And this doctor I had previously wouldn't do anything, make anything happen for me. It almost seemed like the stuff that I've been having problems with just getting anything for myself, any medical help, any medical devices, and having her as my doctor just confirmed that it was going to be impossible to get anything for myself. And I was getting angry with it, but then I fired her and got a new doctor, and this doctor made it happen like that. There's a disconnect, people, and I told you already. I've been mentioning it since day one. We hold our doctors up here, okay, to the highest level of respect, achievement. We go over and above seeing our doctors here in the states as though they cannot do any wrong. Now, I know people are like, no, no, I'm not. This has been going on since I was a kid. The doctors here, you know, everybody can talk a big game. And I tell my doctor, but when it comes face to face, people just let it go. Right? The highest in the highest regards, we hold our doctors, and any kind of problems and mismanagement or something, we just let it go with these doctors, right? Because it causes a ruckus, right? You don't want to always be searching for a doctor just because you have a preference, but again, we let these doctors get away. We let them get away. We do. We let them get away with their attitudes, right? With what they want to do and how they do it. And I do not hold them that high anymore. I have learned that doctors work for us. Okay, they absolutely have to care for the community. I know that seems like, well, a general statement, but it is the truth. Okay, you don't have to uh, um, respect a doctor to its highest regard. You don't. All you have to know is that these doctors have taken an oath, have taken a career oath, have taken educational oath, and everything to care for the community. When you're put in that leadership position, because that's what it is, it's a leadership position. Okay, you got to hold them to that leadership position in all regards. No matter if it's a bad thing or it's a fair thing, you got to hold it to them. Okay, so if they're mismanaging your stuff and they're just careless about things, they don't want to work with you. You have to point it out. All right, these doctors aren't doing you any favors. Okay, I gotta get this thing situated here. So let me pause.